Hi, I'm Jude Samuel. I'm BAMMA Matchmaker, VP of Talent Relations and producer, and I'm here with Ashley Grimshaw, who's one of the featherweight fighters for BAMMA. At the present moment in time, up-and-coming fighter for us, and yeah, he's going to show you some techniques to do with MMA today, especially with grappling and stuff like that. Okay?
And Jude's going to throw me around.
I'm not going to throw you around. So, let's start off with arm bars from mount, and then we're going to switch to triangles and stuff like that, and different variations from arm bars, okay? So, I've got normal positions for Jiu-Jitsu, basically, and same thing for MMA, okay? It's the guard position if I'm sitting in this position here, okay? And my opponent has loads of attacks from this position here, okay? I've also got side control, okay? Side mount, some people call it, okay? Which is this position, okay? I need my shoulder up inside of his chin to stop him from moving, so his hips can't rotate. And then I have this position here, boom, which is called mount position, okay? So, first of all, let's just deal with the basic arm bar from the mount, okay? So the first thing I need to do is actually add pressure to the arms, okay? And stop my opponent from being able to defend, okay? Within MMA, yes, you can punch, you can hit, etc. But it's very good sometimes to find a nice core and a nice base to what you're doing, okay? So you don't actually have to exert yourself or to open up too much of the time, okay? Now the main thing with actually attacking from the top is the amount of pressure that you can apply to your opponent's arms, okay? If I can put my body pressure against his arms, okay, and wear his arms out, it's much easier for me. My job's way much easier, okay? So, what I'm going to do, my right arm's going to slide in, I'm going to grab hold of his elbow, I'm going to bring it to the center of my stomach this way, okay? The left hand's going to go over to this side, and as I come forward, I'm going to push all my weight down on top of his arm, and bring my left leg, as you can see, tight to his head, okay? So it's nice and tight. My left hand's then going to grab his elbow on this side, I'm going to sit up with my right foot, I'm going to turn my foot, and I'm going to face 90 degrees this way, okay? Pushing my hips against his arm the whole time. Okay, now his arm's totally locked up, he won't be able to turn into me to defend, which means he can't pull his elbow to the floor because he has to get right past my hips, okay? That along with my hand, okay? Now all I slightly do is just lean my body slightly towards his legs this way, left leg goes over his head, I sit back, boom, for the arm bar, raise my hips, both feet to the floor, boom, and he taps, okay?
Teach me on that.
So, just in quick motion, okay? Right arm across, left hand to the head, bring my left leg up to his head, okay? So I trap his shoulder, bring his elbow across with my left hand, bring my foot up, and I turn 90 degrees this way, okay? Squeezing my leg in, pushing my hips forward, okay? So it's nice and tight. Grab hold of his wrist, left leg over his head, sit down, feet to the floor, hips up, boom, for the arm bar, okay? Okay, so let's deal with, what do you call it, when you're on your back as an opponent, an attack from the back, okay? On my flat tip. Okay, switch around this side. So, there's loads of attacks you can do here, like from the arm bar, etc. Bring the arm across, raising your legs, okay, which everyone has seen before, okay? So we're just going to do something I like a bit special, okay? Now, one of the things that you mustn't do is actually put your hands on the floor, okay? A few fighters know that, not everybody knows that, but as you're going to see later on in MMA, a lot of people get caught out by having the hands on the floor, okay? So sometimes, the best way to defend is actually having the hands on the person this way, elbows inside, so he can actually trap my hands, etc. Boom, hit me, bang, 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 whatever, okay? So my key now is actually to control his hands. I need to stop him from doing that. So I'm going to grab hold of his hands, left foot on the floor, slip my hips out so his hands are on the mat, grab hold of his tricep, and pull him straight in, this way, okay? So now his arms are totally trapped, okay? I'm going to keep my left hand over his head, and push my hips out slightly, bring my hand underneath my own leg, put it on top of his shoulder, and make a grip this way, okay? Now from this position here, okay, it's hard for him to sit up, okay? If you come around this side, it's hard for him to sit up from this position because now all my weight's on top of his neck, okay? If for some reason he tries to sit up, I can link my hands together this way and push out, okay, for triangles, etc., okay? But we're going to go for a move called the omoplata, okay? Shoulder lock on this side. So, my hand reverts, I bring my foot straight over this side, boom, sit up for the omoplata, okay, which is the shoulder lock, okay? Okay? Now, just going on to the foot lock, all we're going to do, okay, in this position, I'm going to sit back, okay, and put my hand over his heel, okay, and bring his body this way, okay? I need to stop him from rolling. That's why I bring my hands here, or I put my hands here, okay? If my hands aren't there, he's just going to roll, boom, forward, turn into me, bang, he's going to come on top, okay? So, this hands stops him from rolling, okay? Now, once I've done that, my left hand comes across, okay? I'm going to grab hold of his heel, put my hands on his toes, boom, figure 4 foot lock from this position, okay? Omoplata, to follow. So guys, this is a technique we're going to call, it's called the Bravo. The Americans have renamed it the Darce choke, but the Brazilians call it the Bravo. Okay, we in England just call it
side joke.
Side joke. Okay, so guys, same side control position, okay? I need to control his arm this side, okay? Now, my right foot comes underneath his shoulder, okay? Because I need to push my hip against his arms as I turn over, okay? So, I'm going to turn over and my left hand is going to go behind his neck here, okay? Now, when I bring my hand behind his neck, I'm going to hold on the inside of my leg, like so, okay? So it traps his head. My right hand is going to go to the other side of his body, okay? And now I slide my body down, okay? And force him to turn. Now, in order to basically just push him over just slightly a bit more, my right hand then comes from the floor to his shoulder and I push his shoulder, okay? And I put my hands this way, okay? If I make a thumbs up on this side, okay? My palm needs to be facing this way, my thumb needs to be pointing up, okay? Now, I lock up by bringing my arm across, okay, and have my left hand grab hold of my tricep, my right hand goes on top of his lat, okay? Now, I bring my body all the way around, and I slide my body back, boom, for the Bravo choke, okay? Just once more.
That's really tight.
Slide the leg across, turn the hips down. Left hand underneath the leg, I grab hold of my own leg, like so, okay? Right hand on this side, I bring my head to this side, I push on his shoulder, make him turn, walk towards his legs, boom, and chop. Okay? Good stuff, man.